what sort of special ingredients grow here.
Aloha YouTube, it is your girl Gallerieaa and it is Gallerieaa game time. Today I am back with another live stream and as you guys can see I am playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and this is going to be episode 16. So what is going on you guys? Happy Saturday. It is Saturday afternoon. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday or had a good Saturday. Yes, we're doing some more Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm trying to stay consistent on my videos. I'm trying to make sure that when we're doing storylines or quest lines or any type of game, that I'm just continuing with them as consistently as I can. To give you guys better content. I want to give you guys better quality content because you guys deserve that for watching and supporting, sharing any of those things. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the best content that I can. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry. So, with that being said, let me say that again since I started coughing. So, I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best content that I can. I want that to be clear. Don't mind the coughs. Um, yes, like I said, I appreciate everyone who is supporting me, who comes through, who watches my videos, who shares any of that stuff. I'm not going to make this intro too long. You guys already know how I do. Now, to start off this gameplay, um, in our last gameplay, we did unlock the Alice in Wonderland realm, which is the Wonderland realm, and we did unlock Alice, and we got her into the valley. So the agenda for this live stream is going to be to basically finish the Alice in Wonderland quest with Alice, like the main story friendship quest with her, and get Cheshire Cat in the realm as well. So we didn't finish the Aladdin one, but we are going to finish that one as well. So I want to make sure when I'm unlocking these new realms that I'm finishing the friendship stories with you guys. Because for some reason, like every time I unlock the realm, I never really finish it. I don't think I really even realized that when you unlock a realm, there's like an entire next couple of quests that you can do with your Disney friends after they're in the valley. So now that we all know that, let's get into it. As far as the current background that I have going on right now, as you guys can see, I have like this really cute forest fairy kind of theme going on. And this is basically the setup that I used for our last Dream Snap. I think the theme was Garden Fairy or Fairy Gardens or a Whimsical Garden. Yeah, Garden Whimsy, something like that, yo. So yeah, this is what I used, and I just used the new outfit that you get during the current um, the Star Path. You get this outfit, this fairy outfit, and then I just kind of use the shoes to top the skirt, and then use some of those fairy wings that I had. And I just wanted to kind of do like this really cute Tinkerbell look, but like a little bit more of a remix to my style. So yes, I think my avatar looks really, really cute. So y'all let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of my dream snap setup in my outfit, and you guys let me know if you also did the dream snaps as well, and how it turned out for you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it and get out of picture mode. I want to show you guys in a couple of moments what I got on my last Dream Snap. Like I said, I'm not a Dream Snap person, but I don't know. I guess it's because I've been putting effort into them. I've been kind of, I don't know, more into it, I guess you could say. I haven't done this current Dream Snap, which is the mythological chic. So I need to do that one. Voting wise, let me just go ahead and show you guys what my submission looked like. This was my submission and how it turned out. I did it kind of like an evening time of day, so that way everything was glowing and it really looked really cool. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the actual submission below as well. Did you guys like how I set it up? I tried to do more than I normally do, like with the flowers and things. I normally don't even do all of that, but I like the way it turned out. So that's how my submission turned out. As you guys can see, I already went through and voted for some different avatars and their submissions already. And here is the top submissions for the last Dream Snap. Here was my submission. This was my submission for the last Dream Snap. I still loved it. You guys already seen this, but I really loved it. I think I did a good job on this one. And here's the top submissions. This one was cool. I thought this one was pretty cool. It was a little chaotic, but I guess that was pretty much the point of it. So Topsy Turvy Tea Party. I liked, yeah, it was pretty decent. This one was really cool. I like this one because I liked the close up, and I like how all the female characters were around the table at the tea party, and she has Alice and everything. So I think this one was pretty cool. It was a little chaotic, but I feel like this time it actually makes sense. This one, I wasn't really feeling this one. Like, in my opinion, like I said, no hate to anybody or nothing like that, but I feel like another one definitely, I've seen so many other ones that definitely was better than this one. So honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been saying this before, or I've seen other people say this. In my opinion, I feel like sometimes the people that keep getting the top submissions are either popular creators, like well-known players or something like that. It's always the same type of people every single time. This one in particular, the reason why I said that is, like I said, I don't think that this was one that deserved, top Dream Snap. But okay, so, and like I said, it's not because her back was turned or whatever, how she took the picture. I just seen some amazing ones, and that was not one of them. So, yeah, kudos to them, though. They probably got 32,000 moonstones. Who knows? And like I said, this is not like to be a hater or nothing like that. It's just a game, y'all. Not that serious. But yeah, it just kind of like irks me a little bit because it's like I said before, we've all talked about this. It's kind of hard to put a lot of effort into the Dream Snaps just to never really get top submission, because it's always the same people, the same type of people, the same looks, the same skin color, the same. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They're the only ones who get the top submissions. Now my last submission for the Topsy Turvy Tea Party, I did pretty decent. I can't remember my rank, but I did get 15,000 moonstones, which in my opinion was definitely worth it. Let me show you guys what the shop is looking like right now. I really wanted some of that really cute houses. There was like two really cute houses, like fairy style houses, in the last store, but I only had so many moonstones, so I was just like, well, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to let these pass and then kind of go on to the next one. As you guys can see, I did buy this outfit. I thought this outfit was definitely worth it. This is definitely a premium shop outfit in my opinion. This one was really cute. I really wanted this house, so I did pin it, as you guys can see. I really like these wings, but obviously I'm not going to be able to afford them right now. I think this flower fairy garden is really cute too, and it's actually pretty cheap, but probably won't be able to afford that one either right now. I already have the mega red dress. I like this Finding Nemo deck decoration set. I think this is cute, and I really like this Harvest Collection bundle. I feel like this was cool for them to put out right now because I feel like it gives people time to get some really cool fall decor before fall actually comes up. So I thought that was really nice. I really wish I could get this one, but not gonna be able to get that one either. Um, I'm just kind of showing you guys what's currently in the shop right now. This one, I've seen this one. This is like probably my second time seeing this one since last year. And it's cool that they're putting this one back up again. So, like I said, to give people a chance to get it again. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. This one was pretty cool, I think. Like, you know, when March comes back up again, you got like a leprechaun style outfit. Pirate's treasure set. This is probably not anything that I would, spend my moonstones on or whatever, but it's pretty cool. So right now, the ones that I have pinned, I just kept the Naboo Villa bundle. I kept that one pinned, and then I just kept this one pinned because I didn't get any of the other fairy houses. So this one I kept pinned. So unfortunately, I had to let go of the Agrabah Rugs ride, the theme park ride, but I feel like it's gonna come up again. So yeah. Down here, I noticed that I'm trying to go to it, but it keeps kind of like doing this weird thing. Okay, well, I think this is pretty cool. Seasonal Giant Moonstone pack comes with a cute outfit. The 54.99 version comes with the outfit in a house, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's honestly worth it to kit an outfit in a house that could probably cost up to what, almost probably 4,000, 5,000 moonstones. I think that's pretty worth it to get a bundle. So now that we've looked at all of that, I'm gonna head back to the valley so we can kind of get this party started. So yes, and if you guys are just now popping into the stream or you're just popping in to see what's going on, y'all just say what's up. I'll say what's up back. Yeah, if you've never seen any of my lives before or videos before, my name is Gallerieaa. My channel name is Gallerieaa Game Time, and today we're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, episode 16. So I wanted to get all those little intros out the way, had to say what I had to say. Y'all know how I like to do. I promise y'all, I try so hard not to rant on my channel about certain things. But certain things just do kind of irk me when it's just like, okay, I like this game. I like playing it. I try not to complain too much because I feel like sometimes it's just like, I don't like this, I don't like that. We want to keep the vibes good on this channel, but some stuff does kind of low-key irk me with this game. And I just feel like, why does it have to be all this extra stuff? Why can't we just play and have fun?
That's the bee's knees.
So, I'm gonna keep it light. Right now in Florida, y'all, it look like it's about to storm, y'all. Down south, it looks like it is about to storm, which honestly may be a good thing because it is blazing hot right now in the south. It is, today was 93 degrees, and right now it's 83 degrees. So I have my little side fan on, like right beside me, because if I don't, I will burn up. I almost burnt up just going to a restaurant earlier for what, maybe 15 minutes, and I was burning up. The seats were burning me up. I was sweating, and I'm like, I only been in the car for a couple moments. Like, it's it is really really like hot right now. It's crazy. I don't know if that has anything to do with global warming or what, but so I think the rain will definitely cool us down a little bit today. Um, so right now what I'm doing is I'm scanning my valley for chest, green chest, blue chest, whatever. And that's another thing. Like once the star path ends out, I have to try to still play consistently. I feel like because I feel like if not, I'm missing out on like chests and things, especially like moonstones. I mean, you do get 50 free moonstones a day, so I do feel like it's at least worth it to check into your game every day if possible, just to grab your moonstones and dip out. I would say grab your moonstones, grab your free meals from, you basically can call them free. Your free meals from Tiana's stall and dip out. I'll say do that at least. I seriously need to clean up my valley and finish up my valley, but yes, I can't use the excuse that the star path is going on anymore because it is, but I'm done with it. So yeah, now that that's why I'm like, okay, let me go on here and start trying to finish up some quests because yeah, now that we're done with that, we're done with all the events and everything, I can do that now. So that's making me happy. I've been contemplating on whether I want to leave my little house. I've been over there in Frosted Heights for a good minute now, and I'm kind of ready to move. I'm not sure what biome I want to move to or what theme I want to go with because now that I have more houses, I have a lot more houses now since I've gotten that one that I could choose from. So now I can, like I said, do some different themes. Um, so y'all let me know in the comment section below which biome and which theme should I go with. Like the Aladdin, like, and I'm just talking about specifically for my home, not necessarily the biome, but because I don't know. I mean, well, I could do the whole biome. I have a pretty good amount of decor now, so I go with like to the beach or to. I'm definitely not moving to no Forgotten Lands, but to the plateau or to the glade, the meadow. Where do you guys think I should move, and what theme should I go with? I really wanted to go with the Agrabah theme when the Aladdin realm came up because I really liked it. I must already get my blue chest for right now. I don't see one, but I don't know. The Alice in Wonderland theme is like, nah, that's not really one I really would, you know,
I don't think my
design my own house with, unless I just wanted to do a theme for that day or whatever. So right now I'm just kind of going through and getting all my little daily things out the way, like Daisy's shop, Scrooge's shop, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now. So if I do a theme though, I might end up doing the Agrabah theme though. I really like that one, and I probably move to the plateau. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, y'all. So let me see here. The challenges for Daisy's shop has gotten much easier because all of this stuff that I keep there, as you guys can see, I never even have to change anything around a lot of the time because it's normally all there. As long as I keep everything there, it's all there. So Daisy's shop is pretty easy when you just keep everything where it is. Yep, so done already. I don't have to come up with anything crazy. I guess kudos to the people that redo their theme every single time because I'm not finna do that. Let's see what we got in Scrooge's shop today, y'all. Okay, big table that I really don't need, but I might as well buy. At this point in Scrooge's shop, I just pretty much only buy anything with the red dot because buying other stuff is obviously a waste. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I do love this white vase, though. I really love this. I didn't think I had this. I guess I did. I'll take another one of those, though. I like that. Some of this stuff, well, if not most of it, I have it. So, honestly, though, Scrooge's shop, like, kind of, I already said this. They just don't even care about Scrooge's shop anymore. Like, I just wish that they would update the shop if they're going to just leave it like this. Like, just keep giving us the same old furniture, barely giving us anything new. There's not even any clothes anymore in Scrooge's shop, so it just kind of starts to feel like, what's the point? Look at this one singular couch that I'm pretty sure everyone already has. Everyone already has this. And then especially for the chandeliers, the lights, it's always the same lights. Nothing else here. No, there's not, like I said, there's not even any clothes you can buy at this point. Like I said, this door right here, I wish they would just go ahead and open that up and just like at least like divide up the shop between like clothes and furniture. I think that'll make more sense in my opinion. So Scrooge's shop was a bust as usual, but yeah, I think that's everything, y'all. I think that's everything as far as stuff that we can collect for right now that I don't, that I didn't have. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Should I move to the beach? especially with the Lilo and Stitch movie coming out and me being, Hawaiian and things. That's what I should do. I don't even really, I don't even want to get into the Lilo and Stitch movie at this point because I'm just so highly disappointed. Like I said, I'm trying not to complain on here. I really do, but I share my honest opinions about things. I don't try to be cookie cutter about anything. And sometimes when people are honest, people take that as negativity, but it's mostly just honesty saying, "Hey, I just don't like this," or "I just not feeling that." In my opinion, like I'd rather somebody just say that than to be like, "Oh, well, it's great. It's Disney, so it's great." Dude, I don't know, man. I've seen some people say they liked it. I've seen some people say that they hate it because everything is missing. There's a lot of big changes in the movie, so spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear some spoilers from the movie. I haven't seen the movie, but at this point, it won't really matter because it's like the movie is basically not anything like it was the first time. So, but like for example, I guess with Stitch, when Lilo first meets Stitch, he's in his alien form and then he kind of transforms into like his quote unquote dog form, and he never actually changes from his dog form to his alien form ever again in the movie. So technically Lilo or anyone else has never actually seen him in his alien form. A lot of people didn't like that because it's kind of like that's not really the true version of Stitch. They got rid of the ugly duckling theme, basically like with Stitch feeling like he was out of place and he's in like an ugly duckling with no family. That was like left behind. Apparently they got rid of that. People didn't like the whole race thing with Nani and feeling like Nani was not, I guess, authentic enough as a Hawaiian, that she was, to this and to that or whatever. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, they didn't like Nani's character. Apparently, like with Jumba and Pleakley, apparently Jumba is technically the villain in the movie at this point. Apparently there's no Gantu, so there's no Gantu. Jumba's he didn't have any character development, basically. He's just plain evil. So, I guess that's how they kind of updated his character. Pleakley's character is just some, I guess, flamboyant dressing man at this point, and he's not a cross-dresser or anything like that. I think they tried not to do too much CGI as far as Jumbo and Pleakley's characters, so they just kept them as like two, I guess, fully grown men or whatever you want to call it. I guess people just didn't really think a lot of that meshed, which it doesn't sound like it did, in my opinion. I haven't seen it yet, but it just feels like I feel like as soon as I watch it, there's definitely going to be some shenanigans. I can already feel that in my bones. So. And a lot of parts, one part that everybody keeps leaving out is the fact that Cobra Bubbles is not even the social worker anymore. He is, apparently they just made him plain CIA. He's just a CIA agent, and then they have, I think, one or two more new characters that are actually the social workers now. From my understanding, that's how they decided to do that, which didn't make any sense because, in my opinion, Cobra Bubbles, the whole reason for him being a social worker was kind of his cover for him being CIA, from my understanding. Or maybe I'm wrong. But, yeah, so I guess it's just like there's no hiding it at this point. He's just CIA. Hey, I'm CIA. Even though I could have sworn CIA workers are supposed to be, like, discreet, undercover. So, yeah, that part didn't make any sense to me. So one day I'm going to see, the movie, and I'm going to share my real thoughts on it, but it sounds convoluted. Apparently they also took out a lot of the tourism aspect of the movie. I guess that was like one part of the movie that people really liked as far as the original movie, was the fact that they showed how it was a lot of tourism in Hawaii. And if you guys know anything about Hawaiians, they're not too I could say but hey, we're not gonna go there. I'm talking about native born Hawaiians. They're not very into tourism a lot because, like I said, a lot of people come to Hawaii, they take the pictures and they show how fun it is, but a lot of people don't speak on like the struggles of Hawaiians and what they go through, and sometimes how life can be hard living there for them, and then Americans will come and take pictures and take vacations and things and make it seem like everything is fine and dandy when sometimes the people themselves are struggling, and just watching people come and just kind of live off of their struggle. So that's kind of what that's all about. So I will say, as far as what I know about Hawaiians or whatever, I think that was one aspect of the movie that they did drop the ball on. If that's not in the movie. I'm not saying it has to be a whole like rally against America in the movie, but there's a reason why a lot of that was in Lilo and Stitch to begin with. So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the current Lilo and Stitch movie, the new one, and if you guys have seen it. And like I said, what your thoughts on it, is as far as like, do you feel like Disney dropped the ball, or do you feel like it was a good movie? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. And while you guys do that, what I'm going to do now is, now that we've done collecting and everything, I told you guys we're going to go and get the Cheshire Cat out of the Wonderland realm and bring him to the valley. So, and basically try to finish up these quests with Alice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change back into my Mad Swagger outfit, I'll be so sad when I be having to delete some of my outfits, but I just don't think it can be helped because we only have 4 slots, so there's only so much I can do. Let me see. What's the friendship quests are looking like. So right now we are going to, yes, return to Alice Wonderland and find the Cheshire Cat. So that's where we are right now. Let me read the description again. So you and Alice freed the caged animals from the Queen of Hearts garden. However, it seems another problem has arisen. Alice says the animals left a bit of a mess in their hurry to escape the Queen's garden. She asks that you help tidy things up to cover their tracks. After you clean the garden, you and Alice return to the forest in search of a way to Dreamlight Valley. With some unhelpful help from the Cheshire Cat, you discover a tiny door with a little ingratuity. I think that's what that means. And the last of the contrary perfume. You water the door to make it large enough to walk through. The valley is waiting. So that's where we left off. We did our task as far as cleaning up the Queen's garden. And we made it through the obstacle courses and the mazes, and we got Alice into the valley. So now it's time, like I said, to get the Cheshire Cat. Okay, so since we kind of made our way through the forest last time, I'm kind of feeling my way through now and kind of used to where most of everything is at.
How terrible to see you.
'Twas Gallerieaa and the Dream Magic. Hey Cheshire Cat, do you want to come to Dreamlight Valley? Alice is settling in nicely. Really? Of course. She does try to do most things nicely. Let me see. I'll consider joining the valley if you close your eyes for a moment. Let me, oh, you already said that. I'll say, is this a game? It might be if you play along. Watch, he's gonna disappear. Told you guys. I told you. The Cheshire Cat vanished. Follow the trail of paw prints he left behind. Okay. I had a feeling he was going to do something like that. Very sneaky of you, Cat. Up? Okay, no, this way. Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay so far and listening to me just chit-chat and chat about things that have been on my mind about this game and stuff like that. Okay, so the cat went to the valley. Of Prince in the Dream Castle. Okay. I mean, there's nowhere else for him to really go other than out the door, so... Is he up here? The Cheshire Cat has vanished in the valley. Talk to Alice about it. Aloha if you are just now joining my stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. Sorry guys, I don't know what is going on in my throat today. I'm getting coffee, like I mean coffee as in I'm coughing, like the coughs are going on. It's like my throat is not scratchy or anything, but I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't been using my voice today.
Hey, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for Alice. Oh, she's over there. Okay, she's in the glade, so let's go in the glade. I need to move that
Have you got it?
the wishing well. I think she's in the restaurant.
Goodbye. Oh, I mean hello.
I went to speak to the Cheshire Cat. Have you seen him?
Oh.
No, not a single stripe, though I did see some curious paw prints in the plaza. Do you think he'll cause trouble? Well, he's a very confusing cat. I'm glad my kitten Dinah is far more sensible. Oh well, I'll keep looking for him around the valley. Thank you, Alice. Oh no, thank you. I'm so happy for visiting the valley again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to see if the Dreamlight library has any new picture books. Farewell. So, I guess that was like, was that the end of the quest? I guess it was. So, because I'm trying to figure out, like, am I supposed to be finishing the quest? Well, technically, I did finish the main realm quest, which is getting Alice and the Cheshire Cat in the valley. But I don't see the Cheshire Cat in the friends like list here. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Let me go back and talk to Alice, see where her new quest is.
Hello.
Books with no pictures. Start quest. Hey Alice, how are you doing today? Quite nicely, thank you. Gallerieaa, I was wondering, would you help me introduce Vanellope to picture books? Vanellope in books? This ought to be good. I didn't realize that you two were such good friends. Neither did I, but she approached me recently and said, we're friends now, chum, so get ready. And well, I'm trying to prepare myself. I guess that's one way to start a friendship. Let's share some fun books with Vanellope. Thank you. Do you have any suggestions? Hopefully, something more interesting than a history of William the Conqueror. We'll definitely have something better than that. I do so appreciate it, Gallerieaa. Well, if you want some interesting books, actually you should talk to Merlin. Of course, I should have thought of that. Could you ask Vanellope for me? I'll go see if Mr. Merlin minds if we pursue his library. Sure, I bet he'll be happy to share his literature with you.
It's been so nice chatting.
Alright, so
How do you do?
let me see. I don't think oh, she can hang out with me. Let's hang out because I don't feel like running back to find her every 5 seconds. Alright. And I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to be looking for the Cheshire Cat at the same time because apparently, like, there's some mischief that he causes in the valley at some point, like during this whole thing they have going on. Like, I don't know if it's like considered an event or if that was just the event that we already did.
Over here. We've got to talk.
She says he's in the plaza, but I don't see him, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Oh, I guess this is like an easier way to get to the Wonderland realm. Oh, we need to speak to Vanellope. good news is she's right here.
Hoo-wee-hoo! Over here! Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Vanellope, got a second? Sure thing, chum. What's up? Well, Alice was saying she wanted to show you some books. You interested? Books, they don't come with the controller, do they? Sounds pretty boring to me. Alice, I was looking forward to hanging out with you. You know what? I changed my mind. Alice is a great kid, even if she's on the prim and proper side. She's just gotta come out of her shell a bit, and I'm great at cracking open shells. You gotta meet her then. She said she'd be in the Dreamlight library. Okay? Let's go here. And what was that digging type of sound? That was like a weird sound. Alice, I bought Vanellope for you two to hang out. How wonderful. I already know which books to show her. Hey, Alice, what you got? Well, Merlin's library is quite extensive. There are Shakespeare's short stories, the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer, and even an edition of Monmouth's The History of the Kings of Britain that begins before the Trojan War. I'm not sure Vanellope will be interested in those. Oh, thank goodness. If there wasn't... I wasn't sure if I should start with the ones my sister always says are important. I suppose I was listing the books that everyone says are important so I could impress you both. Yeah, those all sound especially epically boring. Aren't there some fun books, you know? Adventure, jokes, racing? Merlin's gotta have better stuff around here. What about the ones that open on his desk? I believe Mr. Merlin mentioned that he's currently working on that one. Maybe you should leave it alone. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Don't mind if I do. Whoa, those words are moving. Oh dear, Vanellope, what did you do? The book is blank now. All the words are gone. Hey, it's not my fault Merlin put a bunch of wacky magic in his book. Let's calm down for a moment. Why don't we try and fix this? Maybe with some forward thinking and a little hard work, we can track down the missing words. Sounds like a Gallerieaa and Alice problem to me. Well, alright, I suppose we could start with the nouns. I'd hate for Mr. Merlin to be cross with us. Let's head outside. Maybe someone saw where the nouns ran off to. Oh. That's cool. I like this little animation. Okay. So I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make Alice and Vanellope friends, which I was like, okay, weird duo, but I guess you could say they're like probably the only ones around the same age as far as the females. So yeah. So we're looking for nouns. I suppose someone has a clue. Oh, we gotta talk to some people. Goofy's already over here.
How you doing today?
Hey Goofy, I got a little question for you. Howdy Gallerieaa, what's your question? So Alice and Vanellope were messing around with one of Merlin's books, and now all the words from it have fled. Any chance you saw some strange words running about?
Whoa.
Well, I was fishing and did catch the strongest looking fish I ever saw. Mind if I take a look? Not at all. Here. Okay. That's it. That's one of the missing nouns. Where did you fish that one out? Let me think. Oh yeah, I was fishing in the peaceful meadow. I owe you one, Goofy. Gosh, you didn't owe me anything. Just come fishing with me sometime.
Good boy.
Okay. I'm going to assume the ripple with the words coming out of it is the right one. So Oh, we gotta do more. I'm trying to see. Okay, there's another one here. Okay, I think we caught all the nouns. Oh, thank you, Gallerieaa. Now let me see. We have house, card, and shoe. I wonder. They're all still soggy after being in water. What do you wonder? I wonder where the others are. What do you wonder? Oh,
Splendid.
just an idea that might be fun rather later. I do suppose we should search for the verbs next. Sure, any ideas where we might want to look? Well,
Curious.
verbs provide the action in the sentence. One should imagine they'd favor a rather busy area.
Oh.
I suggest visiting the plaza. Perhaps you could pick up their trail there. But do be careful, Galleria. Verbs are so full of energy, I wouldn't be surprised if they scurried about quite very quickly. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna have to assume I'm gonna be chasing verbs around the plaza.
I really like it here.
Okay, I'm trying to see like what it. Oh, I was about to say like, am I looking for a rabbit or something? Which is what I figured. Wait, huh? Oh, okay. I guess it's considered being caught. So I see a squirrel. I see two squirrels. Still. To the dream castle. Okay, so they're all in the dream castle. Cool, cool. None here. Let me see. There's one. All right, we've got all the magical verbs now. Wonderful.
Splendid.
We must remarkably, we must, you must be remarkably quick to have caught them, Galleria. That's me, super speedy.
I
I'm
wonder.
quite grateful. I'm sure you wouldn't have been able to catch them on my own. What's next on the docket? Now we must search for the adjectives. Any guesses where we might find them?
Uh-uh.
Well, adjectives modify nouns and make sentences more interesting. I summarize they might be rather vain. Interesting. Any kind of vein, maybe we should look around fruit trees and shrubs. I can just see them now showing off in the sun, waiting to be picked. That's a brilliant idea. Perhaps some of the villagers have seen them as well. We should be sure to ask. Okay, of course, they want us to ask villagers. Save real quick. Search the valley for magical adjectives and gather them. Okay. I think I see one.
Anyone need help with anything?
Okay. I love these little animations. This is so cool. Like, it's cool that they're putting like all this effort into like the quest, you know? Trying to figure out like, I'm just going to random biomes. Oh, okay, that was it. Okay. Magical adjectives are missing. Someone may have picked them Pick them. Talk to the following about it. Maribel, Remy. Okay, who's closest? Okay, I figured Maribel because she lives in this area. She's always around when I need her. Hey Maribel, got a question for you. Hola Gallerieaa, what can I do for you? Well, a bunch of magical words escaped from the Dreamlight library. Oh, do you need some help gathering them? Maybe if we sing a song full of fun words, they'll want to join us. I wish it were that easy. Thanks. That's okay. It was just an idea. We found the nouns and verbs, but 2 of the 3 adjectives are still missing. We found what we found. The one we found was in a berry bush. You haven't seen any strange berries around, have you? No, I don't think so. But I did notice a lot of people were talking about Cheshire Remy today. Maybe Remy knows something about them. Cool, I'll follow up on that. Thanks, Maribel.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
Okay, where's Remy? Right here in the plaza. Nice.
Bonjour.
Hey, Remy, got a moment? Sure, I'm on break right now. What's up? I heard there was a culinary experimentation going on today. That's because I found the strangest thing, a word growing in a berry bush. I gave it a sniff so I knew it wasn't poisonous. It smelled amazing. That's why I infused some oil with the word and I've been using it to finish dishes. How'd it taste? Well, the word is verdant. And it imparted this incredible green color and fresh herb taste to the oil. Here, why don't you take it? I have all the infused oil I need for now. Okay. Thanks, Remy. There's one last adjective we need to find. Now, any idea where it went? Actually, yeah. Mickey was just at Chef's Remy. He was curious about what I was cooking, so I gave him another adjective. I'd check his house. Will do. Thanks, Remy.
Special ingredient.
Okay, I forgot I moved Mickey's house to... Not... Wrong Frosted Heights. Wrong Frosted Heights. Let me eat something. I moved him to the floating island. There he is. Perfect. Okay. They changed Mickey's house. Oh, I see what they did. They made it like more like homey. See, this makes a lot more sense. I'm glad they kind of changed this up. It looked kind of weird before. Okay, there are all the adjectives. Should we go put all the words back in Merlin's book? I suppose that would be the wise thing to do, but I'm listening. I thought perhaps we could show the words a bit of fun before taking them back to Mr. Merlin's book. Sure, what do you have in mind? A poem. I'd like to try and fit the words we found into a poem I already know. Now tell me, out of the nouns we found, which one is one of your favorites? House. Alright, now, what about your favorite verb? Grow.
I'm listening.
And finally, the adjective? Verdant. Thank you, Gallerieaa. Now let's go find Mr. Merlin and read him out our poem. Cool. Let's go to the plaza. Oh, duh, Merlin was right there. He was right there, but that's all good, y'all. Alright, sorry for the apology. I was trying to check the stream. Y'all know I got to check and make sure everything is flowing and going right. Let me see. Let me find where Merlin is. I just saw him. If he's not in the... Is he over here in Frosted Heights? Yeah, he is. But how was Alice in Frosted Heights when I was just in Frosted Heights? I mean, when she was just with me. That's what I meant. Alright. Let me go here and talk to Merlin real quick. Oh, they're talking right now. Hello, Mr. Merlin. Might I read you a poem? This one is called All in the Garden Afternoon Anew. Anew, you've written a poem? Well, this I should like to hear. All in the verdant afternoon full of leisurely we glide. Verdant afternoon? What a unique reference. For both our houses with a little skill by the arms are plied. That's certainly a new approach to the poem. While little hands make vain pretense our wanderings to grow. Bravo, that was marvelously entertaining. Well done.
We have work to do.
Alright. That was my alarm, y'all. I'm currently washing and drying clothes. I guess that was my cue that should be dry. Okay, so talk to Merlin about. Okay, Merlin is just walking away. Oh, hello. Books with no pictures. How'd you like the poem, Merlin? I'd say it showed great iniquity on Alice's part. Why precisely did she decide to rewrite the poem? Oh well, there may have been an incident with one of the books in your library. I knew it. I think the words needed a holiday. Yes, I was planning to take them on a little outing. I suppose you'll want them back now. In due time, the words seem to be enjoying Alice and your company. If you'd like to spend a bit more time with them, then I suppose there's no harm in it. What do words do for fun? Some things people do, but they get anxious when they're not in a book. We can build a book for them to play with Alice in. What a splendid idea. Perhaps some kind of literary pop-up book so that Alice can interact with them. Nice, I'll get on that.
This is your dream, you know.
Okay, cool.
You can help.
And hold on. Good morrow. You've come to invite me to tea with Mulan, I presume. Did you see the future? No, my friend. Though I am a procrastinator, so such a feat would be within my grasp. I merely observed the installation of Mulan's tea stall, and I detect the faintest whiff of chrysanthemum in the air today. An old favorite that I delighted to indulge in again at Mulan's home. Okay. That was another quest for Mulan that I guess I'm triggered. But I was going to ask him about between a skull rock and an update on that, since it kind of has been there since the game started and we never did anything with it. So I'm curious. So I want to see what this is about. I haven't the foggiest idea of what it could mean. I looked into this right away, scoured the library, reviewed my previous research. Okay, so we must have already started whatever that was. Which I thought we did. Y'all, I literally have so many quests open that I can't tell what is what. So that's my fault. But that's why I'm like, wait, which one is which? So that's why I'm like, let me go ahead and get through these quests with Alice and get everything all consistent. And then we can keep on going with the other ones. Let me see, where were we going? We were going to the library. Okay, so it's supposed to be crafting a book. I'm trying to figure out where do they want us to craft this at. Oh, I thought it meant craft at the library. That's what I was thinking, like, there's no craft table at the library. And I forgot, I moved the craft table from Goofy's house. So we gotta go up here to the plaza. Okay, Alice, I've got a surprise for you. A literary pop-up book. How wonderful. Thank you so much. I've had a thought. What if we were to share it with Vanellope? All she knows are those strange video games. She should really be exposed to some proper books. Do you trust her enough for that? The more the merrier. I'm glad you agree. Now then, could we use your house for our story time? It's quite lovely and has more room than mine. Sure. That sounds like a fun way to finish up our adventure.
Brilliant.
Marvelous. I'll go fetch Vanellope. Do you suppose you could set up some decorations for us? Sure. Anything you have in mind? Well, we need a literary pop-up book. The literary pop-up book, of course, and we should make a cozy library space. Alright, I'll get started on that. Meet you there. Okay, hold up now. Why I gotta use my house? Now y'all got to change my house around for this? Girl. Well, we can't use your house. Make a cozy reading room for Vanellope in my house?
My buddy Shay.
Heck no. I already got a cozy reading space. That's crazy. They want me to use my... There's already a space in here. And it's weird. Like, since when did we start doing quests like this? Like, you know, in our houses? I think that's kind of cool, though. So, just a moment, guys. I'm going to pause for a second.
What a perfect day for a race.
Alright, I'm back, y'all. So, that's trash. Like, high key, low key. Like, why does it have to be in my house? Why? Okay, let's put the book here. Like, I feel like my house is pretty cozy enough as it is. That's what I'm saying. So let's put the book over here. I'm just gonna put it on the floor somewhere. And they want us to... I don't want all this random stuff in my house. Let's do... I just want something small, so that way I can pick it right back up. I don't know. Let's do this. This is cute. Something simple. Boom. A table. Okay. Let's do this cute little table. This is a little bit more on theme with my house. Okay, cute little light. We got a nice cute little lights going on here. Like I said, I want to keep it a little bit on theme. Like, I think I already did. Okay, I did a light. And what else was it? Books with no pictures. Was it a window? What was it? I gotta have 2 lights? Calm furniture. Come on, y'all. That's crazy. Let's do this light, that light, and yeah, let's do some melted candles. Real simple with it. Ain't got to have all them lights. Y'all be done burned us up in here. Cause I already have, like, as y'all can see, a lot of lighting going on in my house. Okay, we don't need that much. Okay, calming furniture. I don't know. This is cute. Let's do a little pumpkin ottoman. There we go. Real cute. Like I said, I'm gonna take up all this anyways. Okay, little purple thing. That's cute. And then I think I just need like one more. Let's see. I know it really doesn't matter which one I use, but you know, make it a little decent. Okay, yeah, see, that's cute. Nice little reading corner. Follow Alice to... Okay, let me let her walk to it. That's cute.
I'm very
Okay, Alice, are you feeling cozy? You ready for your story time? Yeah. Oh, yes. This is even better than books with pictures. It's a book with large pop-up pictures. Now, which one of the words we found do you use? What about words like wreck and fast? Those are great. I'm afraid those aren't in the words we caught. Let's say house. I still think you should add a race car. That would be awesome. Yes, well, perhaps next time. Now, Galleria, what do you think about the verb? I think to grow. I really don't give two flying rats, to be honest. And the adjective. Totally verdant. Good. Now, it's story time. Gotta say, I'm actually kind of interested. Let's hear it, Galleria. Once upon a time, there was a young girl who found herself in a strange but lovely land. She had a very important role. There as the guardian of the house. For a time, she was very happy in that land full of friendship and joy,
yes.
but soon she began to grow and lost her prize. She searched for it, not knowing its purpose, but knowing that it was very important. She found it. When she found it, her confusion led to her being very verdant. But with help from her friends, the secret became clear and her memories returned to her in a rush. The end. That story was bonkers, but I loved it. Thank you, Galleria. How did you come up with that? You know, I'm not sure I started it off and it just seemed to write itself. I think maybe the magic in the words had something to do with it.
Curious.
How curious. Well, maybe we'll discover something later that will help us understand. I'm so grateful, Galleria. That was a wonderful story, and I couldn't have collected the missing words without your help. Happy to help. Now, hopefully, you and Vanellope will be more careful next time visiting Merlin's library. Most certainly, and I'd like to keep the library pop-up book. You seem to have. I'd like you to keep up the literary pop-up book. You seem to have a bond with the words now. Thanks. I'll talk to you later, Alice. Thank you for the book, because y'all just wrecking my nerves at this point. Okay, well, it's cute. You know, I guess I'll put it over here on on my table somewhere or whatever. I don't know if I have space to put this up here. Or maybe I could replace that one since I already have one in the dining room. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I have one in the dining room, so we'll put this. Is it gonna fit? No, I don't think it's gonna fit, sadly. So let's undo that. Alright, that's fine. Let's move all this stuff. We don't need all this stuff right here. Alright, we are done with that. Okay, so let's see. I hope we don't have any more quests with Alice right now, because that was a lot. That was a lot. Oh, she has a new quest available. Okay. Oh, I forgot the candles. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what in the comments. Oh, not in the comments. In the chat below, what you guys think of that quest for Vanellope and Alice. That was a little bit of a random quest in my opinion. Books and words and stuff, but you know, it was cute, I guess. So I guess let's continue doing some quests with Alice, since it is her theme right now. One ought not to do what one is told they mustn't do. Wait, is that correct? Oh, I've gone and turned myself around again. Mimsy, where the burrow grows.
I wonder.
Galleria, I've found something rather curious. Oh, do tell.
Ooh.
It's a poem about tracking down a treasure, and what's even curiouser is that it's my handwriting. Oh, weird. Let's figure that out. Oh, thank you. Now then, I'll recite a poem for you. Ahem. Long ago I hid a treasure, and not to forget I penned these clues. Find a place of sun-baked pleasure where one can gaze on watery views. Tally-ho, Alice, sharpen your gaze. Border the glade all the days. A bottle shall tell the next phase. Curiouser and curiouser. I agree. I guess we should get searching now for the place mentioned in the poem. Yes, let Let's. It'll be an adventure in Galleria. If you have trouble deciphering the poem, we can always work on it together. After all, two heads are better than one, as long as they stay on different bodies, that is.
Farewell.
Alright, let's start this poem. Mimsy, where the Barrow Groves. What is, where are they getting these names from? They're just coming up with anything at this point. It's a lot of dialogue in the Disney Dreamlight quest. A lot of dialogue. I think that's the only thing that like stops me from doing them. It's a lot of dialogue. So it's like sometimes I'm just like, should I just skip through them or should I just follow the story? But that's like the only thing that like deters me from doing them. Search for something buried underneath a place of sun-baked pleasure. I'm going to assume that's the plateau. So, what am I looking for again? Search for something buried under a place of sun-baked pleasure. What's this? Thank you for your help tracking down the magical words. The story you told afterward was so intriguing. I hope we find more about it later. Your friend Alice. Okay, that was great. Thanks. Is that the plateau? Is this the plateau? It says under or near. Search for something buried near sun-baked pleasure. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong biome. Y'all let me know in the chat below. What do you think a place of sun-baked pleasure is? I'm trying to think of it myself so I don't go and just go on Google and look it up. But let me see. Sun-baked pleasure? Maybe that's the beach. I'm trying to figure out under. Like under what? I don't think that could be in the Alice realm. Sun-baked pleasure. Something buried. Something buried. Search for something buried. Buried. Okay, here's Skull Rock. So it's not under here. Trying to think of what could be sun-baked. Okay, let me use my well, it's technically not a map, but because I'm like, I need an aerial view. Like, I'm trying to see if there's like something like I should be looking for, like something like glowing, or because that doesn't make much sense to me. Sunbaked. I hope it's not in the Wonderland realm and I'm just in the wrong places. Sunbaked wouldn't be here. I don't think so. I don't know, guys. I might have to go on Google. Sunbaked, sunbaked. Sunbaked. Wait a minute, when did that get there? That floating piece of land right here. Is that a part of like, what is that? This is very odd. Okay. Oh, there's like other floating pieces in the air. Like, where did these come from? Oh, those must be updates because I'm like, where? I'd never seen those before. Freaking floating pieces of land. All right, y'all. So I cannot find what they're referring to. Let me go to the. Maybe I'm missing something. Alice has found a strange poem that she thinks will lead her to the treasure. Some deciphering some clues. Search for something buried near a place of sun-baked pleasure. I don't see it. So let's go with our friend Google here. Let's go with our friend Google. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking it up. This is what I meant by sometimes Disney Dreamlight doesn't give enough context with some of their quests and events because I guess I know it's supposed to be like a riddle type of thing, but it's like there I'm not seeing anything glowing. I'm not seeing any directions I'm supposed to be going into. That doesn't make any sense to me. So it says Mimsy Where the Bar Grows is a clue Alice gives you in the Friendship Level 4 quest. The clue refers to finding a poem in a bottle buried near a place of sun-baked pleasure. While it may seem like Sunlit Plateau, you actually had to Dazzle Beach and dig in the sand to find a bottle, according to the gamer. So, I was right about the Dazzle Beach part. I was right about that part, but yeah, once again, context. Context. That's why I was like, no, they must be referring to the beach. It's not enough detail for me, child. If I was like a 14 or really 10, 11-year-old kid, I wouldn't have figured that out. So do I just start digging or what? Because like I said, I don't see nothing glowing. I guess I just start digging. I'm just trying to make sure I don't waste my time just digging random places, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's dig. Okay, sun-baked pleasure though. I'm still trying to figure out what. That doesn't make any sense. Let me go back to Google, y'all. Bottle near. Okay, it looks like it's showing mostly people digging near like more of this area, I guess. And it's just popping up, I guess. Um. Okay, let me go back. Okay, it says somebody said on Reddit next to the beach near the Glade of Trust. And then somebody said thank you. I ran right past it. And a lot of people said I thought Sunlight Plateau. So basically everybody's thinking Sunlight Plateau. But it's weird because in the other pictures some people are like all the way in this area. Ran past what? That's what I'm confused about. Ran past what? I don't see anything here unless I'm just tripping. Oh, bruh. So I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Alright, let's bring this to Alice. I thought Alice was still with me. I guess not. So let's go grab her.
Oh, I beg your pardon. You're here.
Alice, I think I found the bottle you were looking for.
This is so great. I'm
You
making
did?
a bunch of new friends.
Oh, you are a much better searcher than Denia. I once asked her to find me a last ribbon, but she bought me a veil instead. That's cats for you. Yes, they are quite
Really?
charming, but don't take direction very well. Now let's see what's inside the bottle.
Wonder.
Oh, it's another poem. Ahem. Brave Alice, continue the path's stretches on in a dark cavern alit with mystic lights. Wait, they're colorful mome wraiths, each one withdrawn, so beware, for they do guard the sight of the next clue, which is carefully hidden, yet step not on the mome wraiths. 'Tis forbidden. A dark cavern lit with mystic lights. What do you think that means? Let's get searching and find out. Okay, I find a dark cavern with mystic lights. Alright, y'all. I'm doing this on my own. I'm not on Google. I promise. I'm going to go with the mines, because that's technically considered like a cavern, right? So, with mystic lights, let's save real quick. So you guys let me know in the chat below. What do you guys think that they're referring to when they say a dark cavern? Like I said, I'm going with the mines. So I don't know about the mystic lights part, but
Something very odd is happening.
I bet it is. Yo, I just feel like at this point they just gave Sally the mines or whatever, because she's like always in here. Like, it's just funny because it just makes me like think like, why did they put Sally in here? Okay, is this the cavern? No. Oh wait, is that it? No. I don't remember that bottle being there before though. Okay, let's just go all the way through the mines just to see if that's what they were talking about. I need to unlock more of the mines too. I still haven't done whatever this is. Okay. Nothing here. Okay, I think we just came all the way through the mines. But I don't see anything, so maybe they're talking about Forgotten Lands. Let's go to Forgotten Lands. Chat, y'all let me know. Do you think it's Forgotten Lands, or maybe I'm missing something? A dark cavern with mystic lights. Cavern, cavern, cavern. Oh, well maybe they're talking about the, like the Atlantis cavern on the beach. Maybe they're talking about that. Mystic lights. Okay, let's go down here. Yes, yes, I'm smart. Smarter than I was before. I think I found something. Talk to Alice. Wait, why doesn't that let me through? Alice, down there by the statue, are those what I think they are? Well, I suppose that depends. What do you think they are? Subterranean flowers. Actually, I have no idea. Rome wraths? Mome wraths. Not exactly, I'll explain. Now that we've reached the cave, I'm beginning to remember the last time I was here. The mome wraths didn't want to leave Wonderland, but Wally helped me find a flower that behaved similarly to the mome wraths. Like the real mome wraths, you mustn't step on them. These flowers can be extremely dry and brittle. But they're blocking the way. I think I can see something in the pool at the bottom. Well, they are very thirsty flowers. If I recall correctly, I believe that if you water them, you should be able to move past them without hurting them. Okay, let's see what I can do about this. I'm glad they're actually using this cave, because, like, I felt we just kind of used this cave once and then never used it again. So, wait a minute. Wait a minute! Oh! It's one of the, shards from the Elsa quest. Nice. I'll probably be coming in here another time for that. I found the third poem. Do you want to read this one? Of course. Ahem. Hold fast, Alice, your quest nears its end. Next, find the monstrous guard. Rise to the sky and around the bend, look to a wooded yard. Fearsome Jabberwock, friend of the dark, holds your treasure in a house of bark. Jabberwock, what's a Jabberwock? Oh, that's a fearsome beast. I heard about it in Wonderland. Now then, where do you suppose we should go next? Let's see. Wooded yard and house of bark. Seem like important clues. We'll figure it out. Okay, chat. Okay, we're gonna head back to the valley now. When it says House of Bark, I'm thinking maybe that tree house in the glade. That's what I'm thinking. Either the tree house in the glade or maybe Jack and Sally's house. Let's try the treehouse in the glade first. So y'all let me know in the chat below. Treehouse, the treehouse in the glade, or Jack and Sally's house. Either one of these, I'm thinking. Or it could be that Oh no. Maybe it's not in here. So not Mother Gothel's house. It could be that huge, tall, like that other tree house in Forgotten Lands. The one that we did the main story quest in. So, but let's try Jack and Sally's house. Alright, I had to adjust my headset for a bit. I hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay. I know I always say that, but I do really be thinking like, okay, I hope that they're, having fun watching me play, enjoying the quests. 'Cause I know, like I said, there are a lot of story quests, a lot of dialogue, but yeah, y'all let me know in the chat below. How is it going for you guys? We're just looking for this wooded yard, I guess. We're gonna try Jack and Sally's house first, as I said before. And
Speak immediately.
nope, not their house. Let's go up here. I don't even know what to consider this place. No, not up here. I don't think. I really don't want to have to use Google, but I don't know. Let's get this dark wood. You can never have too much dark wood, so let's get this. While we're here. Search for the Jabberwock in its house of bark in a wooded yard. A wooded yard? A wooded yard. I don't think that would be in the realm. Let's see. A wooded realm. Okay, I'm just gonna go on Google, y'all. I cannot think of where else that would be.
Hey there, deputy. I've got a job for you.
Alright, refers to the Jabberwock's lair, which is actually a large log with glowing yellow eyes located in the Forest of Valor. Wow, that's something that I would have seen. Let me see how well this sticks out. But that's where I was about to head next. Like, I'm thinking like something bark-wise would either be the forest or the glade or Forgotten Lands. Okay, I'm going to assume that's it. Okay, waiting on Alice. Why is Alice still small? That's why it's taking her forever to get everywhere.
How do you do?
Alice, I think this might be it. We're in a forest, and I'm guessing those glowing eyes in the log is our Jabberwock. But what can you tell me about the Jabberwock? Well, I'm told it's a dreadful beast with biting jaws, catching claws, and flaming eyes. Personally, I'd like to imagine it's just angry because it's forced to eat too many vegetables. Seriously, a real Jabberwock? And who's to say it isn't real after all? Just because you haven't seen something doesn't mean it can't exist. Now I must find my last treasure. So
Oh.
it bit me. Are you all right?
Oh.
Yes, just a small bite, but that was very rude of the Jabberwock. Seems like it doesn't like people intruding on its log. Maybe we can do something to drive it away. Well, I'm told the Jabberwock doesn't like bright lights. Maybe we could wait for a sunny day. I've got a better idea. Let's place a bunch of candles nearby. Yes, that'll certainly be
I'm
faster.
sure the
Yeah,
books
'cause
here
I was
are
about to
the
say,
ones for pictures.
hold on now. We're not finna sit up here and time lock this quest for that. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay.
This place is almost as peculiar as one.
Sorry guys, I just realized that I was muted. I muted myself. But you guys just seen me basically end out that quest with Alice. If you didn't hear me talking because I was muted, I'm glad they at least had the subtitles for you guys to read. So yes, this is where I'm going to wrap up this stream for today. This is where I'm going to wrap up episode 16. We did get a lot done in this stream though, guys. We were able to basically hit our goal of finishing the Alice in Wonderland main quest as far as, you know, opening up the new Wonderland realm. We were able to get the Cheshire Cat in the valley, even though we haven't seen him yet because he's hiding away. But yeah, I had fun playing these couple of quests for you guys, and I hope you guys had fun watching me play and listening to me chit chat. In the next video, we are definitely going to focus on finishing up the Aladdin realm quest, the main quest for the Aladdin realm. We have to do that as well, and hopefully start doing some valley cleanup again. Yes, also the last couple of videos that have been privated on my page, which I think is episode 13, 14, 15, and 16 now, at this point will be live on my channel soon as well for you guys to be able to watch the playbacks of those. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!